see paddlers heading onto the river, taking on this mighty Dusi Canoe Marathon, 3 days of paddling and portaging. Now, if you actually work out the ratio between paddling and portaging, it's about 80% to about 20%, 80% being paddling and about 20% being portaging. It's about 16 kilometers of portaging, of running, hard running, if you will, over the next 3 days. Let's further this conversation. Tim Cornish now joins us. He is from the KZN Canoe Unit. Tim, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Firstly, Andy Burkett and Sibonelo Zondi seems to be the favourites, pre-race favourites. What's your opinion? How's it going now?
Thanks, Blaine. It's great to be here at the start of this fantastic event. I've just had news from the race, just over halfway. Andy and Sibonelli are actually in the lead by about a minute from Hank McGregor and Jasper Mocker. Unfortunately, Michael Mbanjwa and Lance Keim had a bit of a mishap at the YMCA Weir. They broke their boat there, and they're back in 30th place. So they're really out of contention now. But it's going to be an exciting race. It's still all the same.
So big news there from Mbanjwa. What happens now? Do they just sit one side and try to fix the boat and get back onto the river?
They must have stopped. For them to be back in that place, they must have had to stop and do a bit of admin on the boat. But now they're back in the race, but they've got a lot of catching up to do.
In terms of the women's race, some say it's a two-boat race. We have the likes of Adi Avi and her Czech Republic partner, Anna Adamova. What about the women's race? How do you think that's shaping up?
Yeah, I think it really is a two-horse race. That boat, and then Abby and her partner will also feature really well. Thanks.
Yeah. Let's just look at in terms of the youngsters coming through over the couple of years. You know, it's really been a sort of a change of guard, don't you think, with the emergence of this new group of youngsters coming to the fore?
Yeah, there's a lot of young talent coming through, and also our development program is showing great promise. We in the men's race, I think half of the top 10 will be from our development program, and they should produce some really good results.
You know, I was just talking about 16 kilometers of hard paddling. It really, of actually running, it really takes wily tacticians to do this race, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot to doing the Dusi. It's all, you've got to make the right decisions on the day. You've done the right preparation. It's for the leaders. It's a real tough. It's one of the toughest races in the world. For the rest of the paddlers, it's a real adventure.
Yeah, it is indeed. What an epic adventure it is. Day one of the Dusi Canoe Marathon. Now, Tim Cornish there. He's the chairperson of the KZN Canoe Union. Lots to talk about. We're going to talk a bit about development a little later on. But first, let's take a bit of a break. Morning Live back after this.